Storytime friends out in Cyberland. It's me, Youth Librarian Shari, coming from the youth programming room as always. And soon I'll be doing in-person story times in this room, I hope, very, very soon. But until then, I am thrilled to be here for another episode of Story Shenanigans. And today you can see I have my kite books up because what season are we in? Did you guess spring? Yes. While I'm recording this, it's not spring quite yet, but it's going to be spring very, very soon. And when you watch this, it'll definitely, or at least when this first airs, it will definitely be spring. Who knows when you'll be watching this? But when this airs, spring will be here. And in spring, one of the things my husband and I love to do is we have a huge collection of kites, and we love to go flying kites. So I'm going to show you, in case you don't have a huge collection, or in case you'd like to add to your collection, I'm going to show you with a grown-up to help how to make your very own simple kite. This is what you'll need. A paper bag like this, or like this. It can be a smaller or larger one. I would recommend a smaller one. They catch the wind a little better, but this bigger one is okay as well. Then you're going to need a piece of yarn or a piece of string. Either one works. A popsicle stick, some markers to decorate, and if you want to get really fancy, some crepe paper streamers that you can get at a party store. You can get all different colors, and some tape and some scissors. Let's get started. You're going to need to make the anchor for your kite, something to balance your kite. Keep it up in the air. Because right now it's just a paper bag, but it needs a little weight. That's where your stick comes in. So you're going to take your piece of yarn and thread it through your bag. I made a hole. Oh, I forgot to mention you would need a hole punch or a pencil or pen, and you definitely need your grown-up to help you make that hole. And you're going to thread it through like this, and then you're going to attach it to the stick. So I'm tying the stick on, and I'm making, your grown-up will probably need to help with this too, because you want to make a couple. Probably you'll tie it and then you'll add a knot so that it doesn't come out while you're flying it. That wouldn't be good. All right. There we go. I've got my stick and I've got my knot, and I'm going to pull it to the top, all the way to the top of the bag so it has some weight. And there you go. There's your kite. You can see I decorated my kite. I made some pretty decorations on it with my markers. You could add, like I did with my other kite, to make it extra fancy. You could cut some streamers of different colors. I have blue and green, and you could cut them and then tape them like this to the bottom of your kite, and then go out on a not super windy day, but a fairly windy day, and see if you can get your kite off the ground. And if that kite flying was just so much fun and you want to know more about kites, where are you going to go? You know where. The library, and hopefully the Southfield Public Library. Just like it says up in the corner. And you can go to the youth desk and ask a librarian like me, Shari, or any librarian at the youth desk, and they can help you find nonfiction books like Catch the Wind, All About Kites by Gail Gibbons. This is a nonfiction book with lots of facts. Or maybe you want a story like this, The Story of Kites by Ying Chang Kopestein, illustrated by Yang Shang Wan. And this isn't our fiction. It's a story of kites. It might have some facts as well. So these are wonderful books that you can come check out with your library card and your grown-up, and you can learn all about kites for your kite flying day. It could be a whole day of kites. You could fly your kite, then you could come to the library and learn about kites. How cool is that? Well, Once again, our time has flown by just like your kite in the sky. And this is Shari having to say goodbye from another episode of Story Shenanigans. Bye. See you next time.